I wanted to ask about what you talked about in class. You know, my voice overwhelming the story. I always thought my voice is what defines me as a writer.
Absolutely. Your voice is what makes your story unique. But when that voice overwhelms the story, as it did in your admissions essay, then it becomes an expression more of your ego than of the emotional experience of the reader. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Kind of.
No.
I'd apologize for being late, but since I'm going to be late for every single class this semester, I'm going to instead save my strength for the reading of your pages and heavy drinking. Now, today, I want to focus on the writer's voice. And to illustrate this, I'm going to read a passage to you from William Faulkner. All right, now I want you to listen carefully. In fact, close your eyes. The jailer cut her down and then revived her. Then he beat her and whipped her. She had hung herself with her dress. All right, so what happened?
A woman in jail tried to commit suicide, and after the jailer saved her, he beat her.
Exactly. This is why I let women audit my classes. Hopefully, the rest of the university will soon follow suit. All right, now, I read this passage in as dull a voice as I could possibly muster, and yet you were still all engaged by the passage. Why? Because the events of the story were compelling, thematically layered, and dramatic. Now, of course, Faulkner is famous for his voice with its unique regional style, and so therefore even the non-writer thinks that they love Faulkner. But in fact, it is the events of the story, the attempted suicide, the beating, that draws us in. And then Faulkner uses his voice to make the story uniquely his own.